in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, Britton Covey. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
King, Phil King.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Round up, Yanni. Still the set.
On 1st down, Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. From the pistol, Hurts. Headed out right. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11.
No touch. Hey, easy. 63, bang. Bang. No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He's going to keep it this time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts setting up to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They start out 2nd and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, he's going to run for it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Avonte Maddox comes up with it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch that.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they will only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 23. He's on the move. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. They put a receiver in motion here left. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
73.
First down throwing for Hurts. It's Dotson on the catch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles tie it just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Josh Downs to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
19 Lions. Get it.
First down throw here from Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll come up first and 10.
Here we go. Back. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Okay, ready.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Caught for big yards on the right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Second down carry for Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Catch made over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Back to 60, back to 60.
Taylor again. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They go again with Taylor. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Ready, ready.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
19 Kites, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Motioning the tight end now. They give to Taylor, right side. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll throw it. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Hurts to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Easy, 63, back.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Running right, it's Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles clinging to a 1-point lead. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Hey, Silver.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Get it? Go!
Taylor now up the middle. He cuts it right. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Colts have taken the lead late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Covey now to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's low and bounces short of his man. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw. That's complete. The ball is loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. He'll look to throw it. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Hurts throwing again. Forced out to his right. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game. Well, the decision's pretty clear here, partner. You gotta take the shot at going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Red.
Here's a give to Taylor. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. All right, here we go. 2nd down. This is Taylor. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10. So the Colts pick up the win in this one.